one of my favorite parts of the race, one of the most exciting moments of the race, when that green flag goes in the air and we go, boogity, boogity, boogity. Ooh, let's go racing, boys.
You're cool. Goodbye. We're going to go by. Opening behind you. No help. You're good. You're clear. Clear, clear, clear. No pressure. Side by side. Pulling to the quarter. 42. Nothing behind him. Just a 42. 3 back to 2 wide. Clear.
William Byron, last year's Rookie of the Year. Yesterday's pole sitter with a handy lead over Kyle Busch and Eric Jones as they come past the stripe.
And Mike, you'll kind of serpentine down this front straightaway, trying to break the draft behind you a little bit. You go low, go high.
4 wide going into turn 1.
Wow, I love it. I knew it'd be this way.
Well, I was a little surprised. They minded their P's and Q's there on that initial start. We saw where Ryan Blaney had some issues and got shuffled back. Otherwise, they were pretty calm, but this time they come by there 4 wide.
Yeah, Ryan Newman moved Blaney coming to green, got him all out of shape, and he lost a bit of momentum and some spots. Behind him, Kyle Busch, who's won 2 of the last 3 races here at Pocono, and today had his best start of the season, second. Clint Boyer, the highest qualified and currently highest running Ford in the field. His Mustang is 4th. Denny Hamlin going past the lap car of Quinn Houff. Hamlin won both races here his rookie year from the pole. Brad Keselowski won here in 2011. And here comes the other Kyle.
Now, all that was created by a lap car. We saw the 77 car kind of slow these guys down, and that allowed the 42 of Larson to keep his momentum up and get to the rear bumper of the 2 car and make that pass. Good job there. Yeah, Matt, he's got track position, and those right side tires might tighten the car.
Whoa, turn 3, car in the wall. It is Austin Dillon.
I think
there were a pack of cars all but touching, coming single file into that corner, and then they went double file, and this was the result.
Yeah, they got all wadded up over the tunnel, Mike, and they were just all over the top of each other as they got down there to turn 3, and the 3 car paid the price.
Oh, you can see the 3 of Austin Dillon tries to thread the needle and go to the bottom. He sees an opportunity, but Paul Menard, I think he was just too close, and they just made contact and put the 3 up into the wall. I think this is going to be something we see more and more of, especially after a restart. Like you said, Daryl, they're going to get sort of bottled up coming out of the tunnel turn, and that's going to create some opportunities.
Reese in the 47.
This is back in 20th, 21st position.
Yikes. Loose there.
That's as close as it's going to get.
And now Ty Dillon in the 13.
And
he slapped the wall there?
Yeah, he did.
He did, definitely. There's going to be some right rear damage. He's going to have to keep an eye on that right rear tire going down. But that's exactly what I was talking about. If you get too close coming through the tunnel turn, you're going to run wide. You're not going to have enough air on the car to hold it in its lane, and that's exactly what happened to Ty Dillon.
I think that 13 car's got a lot of damage on the right side.
These guys are going to be real happy. They're going to see that checkered flag in this this stage, and then they're going to find out all those guys that are going to be ahead of them on the restart.
Kyle Larson picks up his 2nd stage win of 2019 and his 1st since stage 1 at Atlanta. And it appears that all the drivers that came in under green for tires will be able to stay on the lead lap as stage 1 is completed. There were 2 penalties under that caution. Ricky Stenhouse and Daniel Suarez were both too fast entering pit road.
Oh, man, they are slicing and dicing back in the pack.
Oh, who's smoking badly?
Yeah, that's Matt Tiff.
I think that
Or no, sorry, that's David Reagan. Sorry, I always get those cars mixed up. I think there may have been some contact between some cars, and Joy also had an issue.
Joy in the 32 and the 38 down here of Reagan. I don't know if they must have gotten together. I think they both got a little bit of damage.
Well, first let's look at the pass for the lead and show you how Kyle Busch took advantage of the leaders being double wide here.
Yeah, you had 19 of Truex on the inside in the orange car, the white and red car.
Caution,
caution out.
Matt DiBenedetto's around.
This is them coming off of turn 1. As those two cars, the 2-car Keselowski on your left, the 19 of Mark Truex Jr., they're going 5 miles an hour slower than that third-place car of Kyle Busch, and he knows it. Even though they tried to block it, there's just nothing that they can do to prevent that big run from the 18 of Kyle Busch to come. And hard to say if this has been happening because of a tire going down, but certainly all 4 of those tires are flat now after sliding across the pavement.
Now they've had very little practice time because they lost an engine in the morning practice.
Oh, we got one around.
Matt Tifft.
You're good right here. You're good right here.
The bottom of the frame, the white 36 will be coming into view here.
I don't see, I don't see any contact. Looked like he might have gotten down on the apron there a little bit and got the car loose.
And just think, that far back, that many rows back, all those cars side by side, there's no clean air getting to your race car, so pretty good chance that he just was a little loose and had no downforce.
You know, Clint Boyer has got to be taken by surprise with this move that Kyle Busch puts on him right here.
It just looked to me like the 14 Jamie of Clint Boyer got a little loose and really went into the corner easy, and the 18 just dove to the outside with this aerodynamic package and horsepower, and that's been a fun story to follow, seeing some names you typically don't see getting stage points and getting top 10s.
I think Kyle Larson just, I swear, it got real quiet.
Well, he wants to be sure that he picks up that pace car. He certainly picked up the win here. Our stage 1 winner and stage 2 winner, Kyle Larson.
It's the 3rd time that Larson has swept the first 2 stages of a race. Logano, Byron, Keselowski. Suarez way downstairs. And
Kyle Busch had the help of 2 teammates because he had Eric Jones back there in the 3rd row.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, no, Harvick's not going to let him get away. Harvick's right on his door.
I think Blaney's in trouble. He either got worked up or sent up and lost a lot of spots coming out of 1.
This could get interesting right here as they go side by side into the tunnel. Kyle Busch had a nice push from his teammate Denny Hamlin just before they got into the tunnel turn.
All right, 18 to go. That lap, Eric Jones was a 1/10.5 quicker than Kyle Busch.
And doing that with 2 tires. So is Kyle Busch conserving? Is he holding on to something? Or did those 4 tires not match up with his car as well as the 2 tires matched up with the 20 of Eric Jones?
Last week, think about Logano. He kind of struggled all through the race at Charlotte.
Oh, 17.
Oh, trouble, 17.
Oh, Ricky Stenhouse.
Hey, there's your trend, Larry Mack.
Pounds the wall just as Larry predicted. That's pretty hard hit.
It was.
Hard place for that to happen.
In the tunnel turn, it couldn't happen at a worse place.
I think that right there tells you how big of an impact that was for Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Out front by 1.8 seconds here. 2 to go.
I think this is going to be a fun rivalry to see build as this season goes on, because I think Truex had a race car that could compete with Kyle today had they not had the issues.
But when you show Kyle Busch statistics like that, that's a challenge to him. And what does he do most of the time you challenge him? He rises to the occasion. And that's what he's done today.
Well, he and Adam Stevens and that crew, we've not talked about them on pit road. No issues, no mistakes.
There's Adam and his wife Samantha sitting here on the pit box.
Celebrating a birthday this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yep. She might be really celebrating here in Victory Lane in a couple laps.
The white flag waves over Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
1.9.
That's the gap to Keselowski.
Well, I mean, to me, these guys have put together a pretty flawless day. I mean, they lost some track position, but otherwise they have been flawless throughout this day.
I just think a lot of the experience that Kyle has in the trucks and in the Xfinity cars, and with this engine package where you got to stay in the throttle, that's the way those other vehicles are. I think it really pays off for him.
Last lap by, he was still the fastest car on the racetrack by 0.5 of a second over Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch for Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Pocono 400, his 55th career win, tying Rusty Wallace for 9th on NASCAR's all-time win list.
55 wins,
great job all weekend.
and he's still a young man.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.